and welcome to another Skill Spotlight session. This is brought to you by Stride Quintessential Youth Initiative Android Podcast. And today we are having a very important topic to deal with: how to develop a personal pitch deck and portfolio. Like, seriously, you need this. If you are interested in growing your career, you really need this. And as we know, in case you're new here, this um, webinar is recorded for members of the Quintessential Network. And if you have not yet joined, like, where have you been? Are you in this cosmos? You really need to be part of this if you are interested in growing in your personal growth, in your career growth. This is the place for you, where we have young people and you have access to information. And today we're going straight to our video: how to develop a personal pitch deck and portfolio. We're going to be talking about what the pitch deck is, what the personal portfolio is, and we'll be talking about practical tips and guide. I'm not chasing clouds here. We're not just trying to give you big words, no. Like, going straight down to practical tips. Like, today's job market is it is there. Yeah, it is heavy. There are lots of opportunities, and at the same time, you are competing with so many people. You're not just competing with somebody from your neighborhood, you're competing at the global scale, especially if you're trying to pitch for jobs that are beyond your region. So you need to do more beyond your good grades in school, beyond your CV. You need to be able to position yourself in a way that you can clearly communicate school over and what you do confidently. And we are bringing two powerful tools that will help you brand yourself properly and help you, like, communicate who you are, how vulnerable you are, your ability, your achievements, your vision, your track record. So you need these two things: your portfolio and your personal pitch deck. And that is why we are here today. So what's a pitch deck? A pitch deck is a presentation that is designed to sell a business, to sell an idea to investors, partners, stakeholders. It's whether to secure funding or any other action. It can be for partnership, it can be for collaboration. Any which way, you have a particular goal for creating a pitch deck. And this time around, you are the business, you are the idea. And if you have an idea that you're actually pitching, it's a good one also. You can pitch your idea. So a portfolio, on the other hand, is a collection of your personal work samples, accomplishments. It is you demonstrating your skills and experience. And it's not just about writing, oh, I did this, I achieved that. You showing them that, okay, this was what I did. This was the screenshot of this page I was managed as a digital marketer. This is after 6 months, this is the growth. After a year, this is the growth. Like, you showing proofs. So while the pitch deck is looking forward, is looking at the vision, is looking at what you want to become, portfolio is showing your one steps, like what you've done in time previously, your track record of what you to be able to demonstrate. You show that you are disciplined, you can demonstrate your skills, your achievements, you bragging about what you can do, because yes, you need to clap for yourself. But you wait, others can clap for you, you need room to clap for yourself clearly. And that is what we are trying to do here today. So pitch deck versus portfolio, they are actually complementary depending on you. You might say you need one, you don't need other, depending on what. But our pitch you actually have both because they are complementary. The deck is concise and it actually helps with visual storytelling. So it's evoke emotion. It helps when it comes to live presentation, interview, when it comes to networking events. So you level that you can even internalize your pitch deck, that you're not going presenting, you're just talking to somebody you just met, and you can pitch to them. You can pitch yourself to them, you can pitch your idea to them, and you're good to go. But why about your portfolio? Oftentimes portfolio is used when you are like closer to the deal, in the sense that they want to verify the proof of your results, what you said you can do. You want to collaborate, you want to do this. They're showing in depth. So that is where your portfolio comes. And if you combine both, they can reinforce your personal brand, they can make you stand out, and you can actually achieve that goal you want to. So let's talk about pitch deck. Pitch deck, actually, they are typically between 5 to 10 slides. So they're visually engaging and It shows who you are, what you offer. Why should someone hire or invest in you? Why should we partner with you? It's you telling a professional story for maximum impact. So I don't know you from anywhere, just trying to present yourself to me. I want me to accept you. Okay, beyond this rigid resume and CV, who are you? So this actually helps without visual aspect, me visualizing, me seeing the story behind you. So it is going beyond the traditional CV because recruiters spend less than a minute checking your CV to determine if they want to like um call you for an interview or not. So this is like you it helps you showcase your own self when it comes to that aspect. So it helps you showcase your unique skill, your personality, your achievements in a very engaging format. So it's has a lot of helping you to create a memorable impression for people. So it goes beyond the normal white and black that we have on our CVs. And what is the first thing you have to take once you develop the pitch deck is to clarify your outcome and audience. Like, why do you want to do this? I know as human beings, we are multi-dimensional. You have different areas of your life. Yes. So are you trying to pitch when it comes like what and your story is much. Like you have a lot of layers to your story, a lot of nuances and aspects of your life. You cannot just tell us the story of your life. You need to tell us what actually is related to what you are trying to pitch. For instance, you are trying to pitch a solution to the issue with farmers getting bad produce and industries and consumers that need that produce. They are getting it at a very expensive amount because there's no connection between the two. Yes, so you need to weave your story around that. So you know you got the announce for audience. Who are you pitching to? Is it purpose investors? Is it for an interview? Is it for a job? Is it for a fund? Is it for a collaboration? So you know, okay, this is the outcome I want to get. This is who, these are the audience that they can guide you on your planning. If you set this right, then you can have your pitch deck going in the right direction. Now, what are the components of the pitch deck? For you to be able to stand up, for you to be able to tell your story and land that next opportunity, you need the following component. The first is the hook. They need a grab attention, a statement, a question, a professional identity that is very clear that we project who you are. So first you can start with your name. Some people start with a line, any which way, professional photo, your personal tagline that can summarize all you do. For instance, you can say creating marketing strategies, passionate about data driven storytelling. So, like, you just showcasing who you are, your picture, your name, and a tagline that defines what you are trying to portray yourself as at that particular instance. So, you can include your role, your status here. In case you are just coming out of school, you can say final year computer science students, or you can say an aspiring marketing or data analyst. So, you need a very strong tagline also, a very strong tagline like turning data into decisions. Yes. So your hook has to be strong. That's your first, like your a very clear, professional photo of yourself, your name, and a bold, punchy tagline. Then about you, if you want, you can actually share more about yourself than briefly share your background, your education, your interest. Like adding like to it, not show yourself at the uh boxy, like just no. Show the life, show the human part of you, highlight what drives you, what makes you unique. And at the same time, keep it authentic, keep it professional, and keep it conversational. Like people can relate. You don't just turn up. You're not just trying to brag. You're trying to share who you are, your person, and how it links to what you're trying to present. Don't ever forget that. That's the goal of what this. You're not just trying to paint yourself. You're trying to showcase who you are and how it links to what you are trying to present. Then talk about the problem. What's the issue here? So, for instance, I was talking about you trying to link farmers to end users. So, what is the problem? show that you understand the landscape, give figures, drop like statistics of what is happening, tell a story, interpret the news and link it up to this. What is the gap? What is the need? So, for instance, companies need efficient ways to leverage AI. This relate it back to yourself and find a way of linking it back to the people you are presenting to. So, how they are also involved in this. So, for instance, I've been going with the story of you trying to link farmers to end users. You can portray it back to them that okay, and because of that, they are buying foodstuffs and or they are buying egg produce, which is the food they eat at a higher cost because we're not able to effectively connect these farmers to the end users or to the industries that need them in bulk. So they are not encouraged and at the same time these people are not getting the raw material they need effectively. Like you bringing you telling the story and the ripple effect on the health, on the economic system, and let them see that story and let them find themselves in that issue. Then your solution. There's no point telling them the problem if you have a solution to present it there. What is your own solution? What do you bring on the table? What's your core offering? What is you need to be able to come and the ideal combination of your skill, your knowledge, your experience to be able to bring that solution. So as in this has to be a strong one. Your core skill, your strengths, and what you've previously done to bring together the solution to this problem that you have highlighted. So then it's a good place to actually showcase your skills and tools that you use. So okay, these are your top skills. It is relevant to your field. You have to talk about yourself, both your stuff and add skills. And you don't need to talk about how you're a good leader. Show us how have you been a good leader. So use icons, use phrases rather than long sentence in your presentation. Can talk about the art skills, rating. Oh, based on this tools, I use this on a scale of 1 to 5. I use on a scale of 4. This on a scale of 3. This on a scale of 5. Like so, I know that okay, I feel realistic here. They talk about your key achievements. Like give a case study or a project that you have previously done. So now they are trying to play to say that this is the problem. You've been able to tell us who you are. You've been able to categorically say the problem and be able to tell us the solution you are pitching. You're trying to convince us that you can actually provide the solution. So take us on a memory day. Like give us concrete evidence. Project, internship, work experience. Even logos away with previous notes. Summary of projects you've previously handled. And for this, you can use the STAR method. The situation, task, action, and result. Or what is the situation? What did you do? What was the action? What was the task that you had to take off? And what was the action? What was the result? So, you can even talk about your volunteering experience when it comes to this. So now the future outlook. What's your vision? What do you see yourself doing? So where are you heading? What do you want? Your ask has to be very, very strong. So this is your short-term goal, this is your long-term goal, and you end it with how you need them, a clear call to action, how you need them to actually achieve this. Or maybe it's for a job. For me to achieve this, you're looking for a role, this. Discuss how your design skills can help elevate their brand. You can say, oh, how you are going to develop this particular application. Like, link your vision to what they are going to offer. It has to be very clear what your ask is. And at the end of your slide, your email, your phone number, your DD URL, and also it's good to have your portfolio link. Because here you're just presenting your personal deck. You might want to actually check to prove that what you said you have done, you have actually done it. So your portfolio is going to show a proof that, oh, yes, you are doing it. It is important to include your portfolio link here. Because many parents that, oh, our parent is especially using big words, bold words, but we put your portfolio link and they can actually go and check what you've done. Wow, you really wow them. So you need to keep it professional and make sure that everything is easy to find. And practical steps Ensure that your designs are simple. Yeah, you have a consistent font size, font color, brand colors that you're using. Avoid clutter. Don't just put too many ideas, too many things on a single slide. Ensure that you practice. Don't let the first time you are pitching your presentation to people be the first time, to your actual audience be the first time I'm reading that presentation. Practice with your mirror, practice with your sibling, with a friend, with a colleague. Ensure that you can easily adapt this to different audiences, especially if you are actually trying to go in between employers or in between clients. You have possible investors. So ensure that you are not putting the logo of another organization when you are presenting to one organization. So you have to ensure that it is neutral, it's clean, it is well tailored to those people that you don't want to make that mistake. And ensure that you weave your deck in a story like fashion. Like your story, you need to find a way to create a story in your journey through the problem and the solution. And you will be able to paint your vision as you will be able to articulate yourself that the audience understand your vision and they see themselves helping you to fulfill it. You show yourself as the bridge between the future and the present. So you must be able to connect emotionally. So story skill, ensure you weave it in a story format and in a way that is not just rigid, it's not just you saying statistics only, but connect with them emotionally so that we don't enter and be realistic as much as possible. We don't want to bring the delusional aspect that you're just we are building castles in the air. Be realistic as much as possible. And to craft a story, you need a very strong hook, your challenge, a solution, and a call to action. And it has to be compelling. Put facts, put emotions, put story, and clearly state what you need. That is your narrative arc. What tools can you use? You can use Canva, you can use Adobe Express, you can use Figma, and also Microsoft PowerPoint. It's a basic one. You can actually use any of these tools and other online tools really to develop and design your pitch deck. So now let's talk about personal portfolio. If you are still with me up until this point, I want you to drop a comment and say pitch deck. Yes, so that you know, okay, you're done with that aspect. And yes, we are proceeding to the personal portfolio. So this has to do with curation of your best work. It demonstrates your skills, your creativity, your impact. And unlike the pitch deck that tells a story, portfolio provide a tangible evidence of your competence. Like you can show that, okay, yes, you have done this. You can use it for applications. You can use it during interviews to back up your claim. Just share them the link. It can be digital and it can be physical. Digital can be hosted online on any form of online WordPress, LinkedIn, shareable, Google Drive, depending on what you are trying to share. And if it is physical, it can be printed, it can be a compiled document containing, for instance, you're an architect, can have like a selection of your work and say you want to present it. And this is suitable for interviews and for physical exhibition. So key components of your personal portfolio, you need to have like a short personal statement highlighting who you are, your area of expertise, your professional interests. Quite similar to the pitch deck, but it's more rigid, it's more professional. So it gives, and then you have a table of content showing like, okay, this is what is in this portfolio, and it's easy for them to track or go straight to what they are actually looking for. Then you can have like 3 to 5 of your best work of your projects, and each of them should have like a brief description. What it was the objective of the project, what was your role, what did you do, the process, and what was the outcome. So you can include visuals, you can include charts, you can include photographs so that you know I was on the field on the particular day. This is what I did, this is what I did, and this was the impacts I made. Then you need to have a skills and tools section, like list the softwares you use, the tools you use, so they can see the practical aspect. Maybe you can have a picture of you using that software. Then you can also have like a testimonial of feedback from your previous clients, from your lecturers, from your supervisors, from your client, just to show that, okay, it's not just this. People actually giving positive feedback. Then your links, your contacts, you can your personal website or your email, your LinkedIn, your GitHub, any link where people can get more of your work. Yeah, more if I'm really interested. Then you can have a case study. So for instance, how do you present your case study, your portfolio? A clear name of the project. For instance, you designed a particular app and you were the lead UI, UX designer. What was the problem? Why did you have to do this project? Oh, the app had a bad experience. Okay, so you did a research. It was the data you gathered. How did you gather it? What were the skills? What did you do? How did you execute? What language did you use? Like, you need to tell them the process, not just we did this. No, tell them the process, the solution. What was the final product? Show them the before and the after. And then show them the impact of what you've done. It's not just about doing something, it's about having positive impact. So, okay, you're able to reduce the paid loading time by 40%. Okay, so we have 150 plus new leads. So you want them to reflect what you've learned on that project into your growth and see that, oh, from this project were the highlight, and this is what I'll be doing different in subsequent projects. So what are about tools that you can use to build your portfolio? Now, so use Canva, you can use Adobe Portfolio, Notion, Wix. And for physical portfolio, you definitely need to do the printing and ensure that you have a layout that will make you work in a clean folder that counts. So now, when you are a fresh graduate, you finally we are wondering, where is my portfolio? How do I start? Your academic capstone projects, yes. That your final year research. It's work. Yes. So you must take it serious. Then personal projects. You did something, you had like a group of friends, you did all those seminars, all those like practicum, you go out for a project in school, yes, and also personal project that you embark on. Maybe you were involved in maybe a submission, a coding challenge. They also count as work. You volunteered. You were a leader in a particular group in school, in a club, as an association. You were part of a fundraising campaign. All those are also work experience. You did a freelance. You did something for free, side gig, even if it's a small one. I remember starting out in research. I follow my friends. We had a cohort of like 5 of us. You want to do your project, we all go for it. So by the time I was done, I had like experience collecting data for like 5 different projects. So that is to think about freelance things that you have also done. So you can't tell me you have no work experience. Even if you have a fresh graduate, that may not have work experience already. So package this very well. So scout tips for developing your portfolio. Select quality over quantity. You don't have to pretend everything you don't be caught in that. Don't be caught in that. Just a few very good ones. Show your creativity, show the breadth, and it has to be relevant to what you're trying to present. You don't be presenting your portfolio where you're bidding for, please. So you need to regularly update your portfolio because yes, you'll be doing new project and you'll be having new achievements. You don't want your portfolio to be outdated. So present each project clearly, separately and clearly. Focus on the results and the learning outcomes. So maintain consistency in your layout, your tone. Ensure that it reflects your personal brand and it is professional, and practice your delivery. Just like I said, for the pitch deck, you should practice your delivery. And common mistakes to avoid information overload, lack of personalization. Don't just go and get generic template and just pitch. No, let it be personalized. Don't have disjointed narrative. Your deck or your portfolio should should have a flow, like your story should flow. And don't neglect your audience. Always find a way by you tailor your content to your audience and you engage them even during your presentation. So now what do you do in the next um let's say 10 days? What will you do? Number one, gather assets. Get a high quality picture, graphics, quality point, all the data you need for your portfolio, for your pitch deck, gather it, create it, and you can do that in 2 days. Then you draft the story. So what story do you want to with your pitch deck alone? Then we get the content audios, like it can be 7, it can be 5, it can be 10, depending on the case study that you need. You get that. Then design the deck. Use a clean presentation software, like a clean template, can be PowerPoint, can be Google Slide, can be Canva, anyone. Ensure you use visually appealing, stunning pitch deck, and it should be professional, not informal template, please. Then you start building your portfolio. So you can choose a particular platform to impute your project, your case study, the links to your work. And if you're doing it digital, ensure that it is mobile friendly because oftentimes they check it on their phones, not on their websites. So ensure that it is mobile friendly. Then practice it. You need to keep practicing all those and ensure that you can be done in less than 5 minutes. People won't listen for that long. So no matter how compelling it is, you shouldn't be too long. Then get feedback. Get feedback from your people. You can send it to a mentor. You can send it to a supervisor. You can send it to a honest friend or colleague, and then provide practical feedback. Then in 10 days, you can get this done. Even that is if you are doing it like slowly. So final tips and takeaway. A personal page deck and portfolio can essential tools for better development. A page deck helps you to communicate your story, your vision, your strengths, while portfolio provides with that evidence of what you're capable of doing. And if you can use both of them together, you can have a professional identity that is memorable to your employer, your client, your collaborator, your partner, your audience in short. So, and I hope you will like so much. If you have a question, you can drop it in the comment section. You're going to get responses to this. And thank you. Have a wonderful day.